ba 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 tatri tatri da tatri ta tatri 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 da di tatri tatri da. We are here today to talk about this week's anime, this season. This season's been popping off. This season's been really good. This season has been me all the tingly feelings and the sensations that I've been looking for. This season is lit. It is fun. But the question here we have right now, obviously, which anime this week wins the award of best anime this week? We'll have to find out. We'll have to find out. That's why you watch this here. Also, we have obviously a hot take, which you can tell from the title. The title spoils the hot take a little bit, and we'll get into that as we go on with this stream. But hi. I am the Breakmaster, and this is Seasonal Talk. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. We're finally here. I'm tired as heck, but I'm the host, and we're gonna get it going. All right, that's what we're going to do here. So obviously, if you are already familiar with how my format is, we will first talk about the animes in order from episode to episode and talk about what's going on with it, how I felt about it, and give my rating, and then, tell me what y'all feel about said episode. That's all we talk about. It's a discussion, guys. So come on. Come along with me in the mega school bus. Because, the mega school bus is it's kind of nice. But obviously, the first anime we're going to be talking about is Blue Lock. All right. I'm in there. I'm finally 100% into Blue Lock. It took me a second, right? I usually give things like 3 episodes, right? This one I think needed about 4 episodes. The 4th episode here. This was good. This actual team bonding here, and then we also finally kind of laying it down on everybody's strong suits, what their actual ability is. You know what I mean? Like, yes, you're a striker, but what do you excel at? Right? So everybody's trying to find what they excel at, and then they're going to try to work accordingly with that. So the plan within this episode was to get the team to figure out what their strengths are, and then have them rotate to whoever's going to be the leader. Because, everybody wants to be able to shine, right? Everybody wants to shine. That's the whole point of this whole thing. So their thought process is to have a rotation, to have one individual be the leader so that person can shine throughout the game. Now, with that said, it wasn't really working the best given the team that they were fighting against, because their team, the team that they're fighting against is a heavily defensive team. That team was not allowing them to really shine at all. The ones that are shining, the ones that have like the dribbling capabilities, the people with really good passing skills, not necessarily the strikers, the ones that try to score, because they get blocked immediately. You know what I'm saying? But it was just nice to see that there's like a lot of team bonding. You see Usagi out here. I think his name was Kodashita. Like, this dude right here, he's a great character. He's a great character out here sharing his steak dinner, because he was able to score. So when you score, and obviously get some points and stuff like for your team, because you're the star player of that team, you do get some perks and everything like that. So he was able to get a steak dinner, but then he shared that steak dinner, because if it wasn't for Usagi passing that ball, it wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have happened. So it was just nice. So again, what we see from the main character, main protagonist here, his skill is, because he wasn't sure what it was in the first place, and he kept beating himself up about what it is, because he feels like he's skillless. He don't know what he's doing. He has no talent. But actually, he might have the best talent of them all. He is the playmaker. He is the one that can see what others don't. He's the quarterback of the team. He's the one that's going to be able to lob that something, give you the extra room, do what it needs to be done for the team to score, to utilize everybody's actual capabilities. That's more valuable than just scoring, actually. So that's what his whole shtick is at this point in time here. And again, I like how this dynamic is right now. The team is finally starting to form together. They're going to win. They have to win, because they can't take another L. If they take another L, they're done here. So obviously they need to win this battle. But again, on the other team, there's another guy. There's another guy there. He has the same beast inside him, the monster inside him. He has that type of ability too. And you can tell from the main character, he has that same thing too. So now they're about to go to war. They're about to battle. And this should be a very interesting next episode as the fight continues, because this episode leaves off with the teams going 1-1 basically. So yeah, again, I'm in and out. This is what sports anime is all about. This is how you get grabbed into it and you start squeezing and start loving it. You know what I'm saying? That's the same feelings I got when I was watching freaking Haikyuu. The same feelings I got when I was watching freaking Slam Dunk. Same feeling I got with Crocodile Basket. You know what I'm saying? Like all these sports animes. How you know Ippo? You know what I'm saying? It makes you want to start playing the game. And that's what this thing did for me. Episode 4 was freaking lit. But was it lit enough to actually win this week? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right, let's move on to the next one. Next one, Mob Psycho 100. This one is more or less an emotionally filled episode this week because he finally confronts Dimple. He knows it was Dimple this entire time. It's kind of obvious. Everybody in the whole town is under Dimple's influence, and Dimple was really playing all the mind games on freaking Mob, and it was actually hurting him. Shigeo just was like, he's like, I can't believe you do all this. Because he doesn't want to, like, at the end of the day, he actually cares for Dimple. He doesn't want to erase him, but he's leaving him no choice. But the thing is, what's interesting about this episode is that Dimple wasn't actually using his whole ability. And also, welcome in, Anon. Welcome in. And also, we got Max in the goddamn building. Sir, look, this is YouTube, all right? I just want you to know this is YouTube, sir. So we don't talk about ham here. We're not gonna go any further than that. Anyone that actually watches the video later, don't worry what I'm talking about, all right? Nobody, this discussion never happened, actually. We're talking about Mob Psycho, all right? Mob Psycho. But how you doing, guys? How you doing? How you guys feeling tonight? We're talking about anime right now. We have a hot topic later on that we can discuss, which is something about fillers, all right? It's something about fillers, and I have an opinion that I don't know if a lot of people really share, but I have my reasons for it, okay? And I'm going to explain it within this stream here, okay? Within this stream. I mean, look, it works for him. It works for him, all right, Max? It works for Max, all right? Exactly. See, boom. Like he said. But moving back on to Mob Psycho, like I said, this episode here was just an emotionally filled episode. We have Dimple actually holding back on his ability. Like, he was actually absorbing Shigeo's power the entire time while he was in the Divine Tree, and he thought he got him, right? But Mob never went to 100. He never went to 100. He was getting there because he was getting upset. The more you make him upset, the stronger he gets. And I don't think Dimple quite understands that. It's funny because he's the kind of guy that said, man, I know Shigeo better than anybody, and I know how I can defeat him. I've seen him almost be defeated twice, so I know this man can take an L. He's not invincible, but he's missing. He doesn't understand that messing with him, pissing him off, is the worst thing you can do, and he's starting to see that right now. But again, Dimple was trying to hold back. He's just trying to get Shigeo to calm down, to work with him, and to have him side by side. He doesn't want to fight him, but Shigeo's given no other choice. And so he ended up actually doing like a tri-beam blast, like a laser beam blast. There it is. Laser beam blast. There we go. Say that 3 times fast, all right? That's not easy. But he did that. He didn't realize how much power he actually outputted, and he got concerned for a second. He thought he killed Shigeo, but no, Shigeo's like, oh, that actually kind of hurt a little bit. So I see you're actually getting serious now. So that was not good. I'm concerned for Dimple, but at the same time, Dimple, you're being trash. This is not the way to go about what you're trying to achieve at the end of the day, right? And again, to cross Mob, you're putting yourself in a really bad situation. Therefore, I don't know. I don't know if Dimple's actually gonna die here, but if Shigeo gotta do it, Shigeo gotta do it. That's it. That's it. All right. So Betty Bye, good night. All right. Yeah, I had to photograph it. Got the freaking man bun because it's legit. It's real. It's beautiful, all right? It's beautiful. Like I said, I miss my man bun a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I used to have one. But overall, this was a solid episode this week for Mob Psycho. I can say this though. This didn't win, all right? It won last week when it comes to anime of the week. But this week, look, I'll tell you right now, spoiler alert, Mob Psycho didn't do it. But this was a really good episode. I did enjoy it. So let's move onwards to this right here. And we got Hoy in the building. Welcome, man. Welcome, man. How y'all? Everybody coming in tonight? I see. I appreciate you guys dropping by real quick for just this short stream we got here talking about the season of anime of this season right here. The fall 2020 anime season is just, it's lit. It's been fun. It's been amazing. It's been enjoyable. I've been enjoying this greatly. All right. I turned into freaking Mr. Frosted Flakes, Tony the Tiger right there. Cause like it's been great. Okay. Look, I'm enjoying myself. But how are you doing? How you doing, Hoy? But let's talk about My Hero Academia real quick. This episode here, simply put, Shigaraki woke up. Shigaraki woke up. He didn't just wake up. Like, he woke up. He destroyed the amount of power that this one character has. I don't understand how you're supposed to defeat him. I don't know if they're gonna put themselves in like on a writing wall here, because like Shigaraki's ability allows him to just decay things as so long as stuff is just touching each other. So if the street is touching the goddamn building, the building therefore decays. If you got people inside said building, those people decay. Like, this is ridiculous. I guess if you're flying, you're okay to some degree, I guess, right? Because then at that point, I guess he has to touch you. But this ability is so broken. He leveled most of the city. I don't even have words to really explain or express just how I felt watching this episode. Because god dang, okay? Like, again, this is a great episode because it actually lays down a certain foundation of terror, of fear, of why Shigaraki is going to be that guy. He's going to be that problem. And I'm pretty sure he's only going to get stronger, all right? Like, this is insane. But I still have hope when it comes to Deku, because Deku will have other abilities. Maybe one of his abilities that he has that you haven't unlocked yet might be able to counteract Shigaraki's ability. So who knows, really? But god dang, this episode was amazing. This season, holy crap, is just so much better than last season. I already say this right now. This season is so much better than last season. It's actually stupid how much better it is. It's insane. So I love this. This is amazing. You know, round of applause again. Round of applause. God. Within the last hour of work, and then hit the gym. Like, let's go then, baby. I'm only expecting to try to have this stream last about an hour or so. So I don't tend to be here that long. I gotta still cook. I still gotta get ready for work tomorrow. I work today, actually. That's why I'm kind of tired. But we're here. I was supposed to do it sooner, but I kind of took a nap accidentally because I sat on my bed. When I sit on my bed, better by that's me. All right, that like I'm sleep. Hi, I'm sleep. That's me. This happens all the goddamn time. When I'm out of work, get on that bed, it's over for me. But hey, hopefully you enjoy this little stream here. Again, I appreciate everybody dropping by real quick. I thank you. I thank you guys. I thank you guys. It means a lot to me, especially again, like on YouTube. You know, it's nice to see that you guys actually have most of your YouTube names still the same too. Actually, I'm noticing, which is cool. So I know who you guys are and everything. And Bam Bam's here in the building. How you doing, boy? Wow. Oh, look what we got here. Oh, okay. Oh, what you doing, Bam Bam? I'm off tomorrow. Oh God. Oh wow. Okay. A 10-hour day. Yeah, that's pretty much me. That's pretty much me. I did the same thing. I did pretty much a 10-hour day. It's just like, man. I don't know, because I don't want people knowing my real name. Well, I know it's you, Hoy, though. That's the thing. Like, that's all I need. That's all I need. All I need is some gas money, $5. All right, that's all I need. All right, boy, you gotta get down. All right, that was a live appearance of my doggo, Mr. Bambino. Yes, I'll see you later. All right, what you trying to do? He's a nosy guy. He's a nosy guy. We got my boy Tech in the goddamn building. How we doing, sir? How we doing? Like I said, regardless, I appreciate you guys coming in. Same thing with you, Tech. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you. It's a lot of love right here. It's a lot of love right here. I thank you for coming in here. But how we doing, man? Again, this episode was freaking lit. Let's actually move on to the next one. The next one is Spy X Family. You know, man. I didn't know you had a doggo. Oh, no, I have dogs. I have 2 dogs, Bam Bam and Bella. Bam Bam's a more outgoing one. This is why he comes in here sometimes. He tries to be like, "Hey, what's going on in here? What you doing? Who you talking to? Can I join in real quick?" That's what he does. That's Bam Bam. Bella actually gets scared being in here, starts peeing on the ground and stuff. Like it's I don't know. It's funny that we're talking about a dog, given that Spike's family's right here, and they just got a dog that was introduced to the family and everything like that. But yeah, no, we got puppos. We got nice. They're still good dogs at the end of the day, all right? Is there a new season of Spike's Family? Yes, there is, and I'm currently about to talk about it right now. Excuse me. So, for this episode here, look. I'm not trying to hate on this show, but maybe I'm hating on this show a little bit. I don't know what's been going on, right? So, I have a little bit of a gripe. This week's episode did the same thing as last week's episode, where there's like a 2-parter. And the second part was like only, less than 5 minutes, I believe? It had to do with the handler. And I'm like, I mean, they could have done a bit more than if they're going to actually try to focus on her a little bit. It would have been nice to actually see what else she got going on for the most part, But it's just like, that section was kind of pointless, it felt like, when it comes to the handlers section. So I was just like, all right. And then the other portion of the episode, again, focused a lot more on Anya and her ability or her thing trying to do this mission to get in with the son so that they can get into the household and do all the the mission. The mission for the first season. That's what they're pretty much trying to do. It's just like, I mean, it's not bad and it's funny. It's still enjoyable, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't know what else I'm looking for really when it comes to this, outside of maybe a more cohesive story, something that is more of a continuation more so than feels like bits and pieces. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of what this season's right now has been feeling like right now. So I don't know. This episode's all right. Also, it was weird because there is every episode usually has at the end like a little playful card at the end where it kind of like showcases what the other people in the family do or whatever the case is. Like the end card type of stuff where like, a little joke comes in at the end. But for some reason, this one, it highlighted Yuri and Yor's relationship and how Yor was making all that food for Yuri and how Yuri pretty much got an iron body because of it, right? But it's like, okay, so why are we putting it in this episode when we could have put it in the last episode, when last episode was pretty much a Yor episode that did exactly this with Yuri? I didn't understand why that was even there in this episode. It made no sense. So I just like, I don't know. There's a lot happening here. Also, welcome in Raisa. I'm going to press this button real quick because you know what? I think the auto can work on stream. I shouldn't get copyrighted for it, all right? But how are we doing? Doing great. The press clean, fit looking nice. Thank you, sir. Look, I had to get my Puccietta on, bro. I had to do it. I had to do it to you. Welcome in. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Gio. Look, what is going on here? How y'all doing? Bond is best boy. Bond is great, though. That plan that Ina did have to like drop the picture and make it to where the boy will actually see him and be like, oh man, your dog's so great. I want your dog to fight my dog. That idea was good, but was poorly executed, right? Her mind, the way she thinks is not tied in reality, okay? But her friend ended up seeing her father and she was like, oh my goodness, your dad is hot. Who? Yeah, who? Yeah, I want some of that. Give me some of that piece of Slim Jim. He was. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, look, it was bad, but this episode, it was all right. It ain't winning no awards today. I'll tell you that much. All right, so on your face kill me in that laughter. See, in laughter. I mean, it's the faces that are nice. What you want, Bam Bam? Why you come back? What's going on, boy? What? What's up? What, man? What you trying to say? Look. What you want, man? you want to talk to the people? Say, oh, you sucker. Wait, what's it, man? Bambino, what's going on, man? Oh, okay, all right. I heard you talking about Vaughn and got jealous. I know, right? He wants to be in the stream. Look, he in my lap right now. He wants to talk in here. What you think about this week's episode of Spy X Family, huh? Let me. Hey, I need to know. What you think? You watched it with me. What you think of the episode? Was it good? Oh, Vaughn's your favorite character? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You done? You done with that though? No. He don't want to talk no more. He don't want to talk no more. But how y'all doing? How y'all doing? This stream is going all over the place right now. I don't know how I'm gonna like structure this, but you know we gonna put timestamps anyways. All right, and you have Doggo stream pretty much in the back. Vaughn or how dare you? You know what? That's not even a good take. Granted, well maybe it is. Wait, maybe it is because like really think about it. Like, Vaughn, I think, might have had more episodes. Oh, because I mean, we didn't really see much of Puccietta. That's the thing. Or Puchita. But Puchita cute, though. I mean, but Vaughn's not bad. But, hey, we love dogs, all right? Dogs, we can't, like, stop it. Equal, all right? Equal, all right? Bam, all of them. You know what? Facts. Facts, all right? Thank you, Gio. See, that's why you're the real one, all right? The post-credits, the post-credits. But again, the post-credits was good. I don't understand why it was in this episode when it should have been in the last episode. I was like, why are we doing that? Yeah, the handling action felt rushed. It was very rushed. Very rushed, man. Like, what the heck? I don't understand what happened here. Sure, looking nice, sir. Thank you, Quets. Thank you. Look, man. You can get yourself one too using my code Thabreakmaster. Get 10% off your order. Get pressed, clean, and be fresh. Okay, come on now. Bella the Menace, both Bellas, exactly. But yeah, there's a new season of Spy X Family, and it's out right now. When it dropped this season, my guy, it dropped this season. It's lit. It's litty, bro. Look, mate. Hey, it's time to catch up. It's like what, only like 4 or so episodes in right now. It's time to catch up, my guy. It's time to catch up. Get up in there, boy. Get up in there. But nah. So overall, this episode is just all right. This episode all right. I don't have much else to say here. So let's actually move on. I think to the last one, which is the best one, right? Which is the best one, which is Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War. Even though I'm kind of lying right now. I'm like, oh, it's the best one. Actually, I don't know if I can say that. Because am I spoiling it? Is this the one? Is Bleach the one that took this week's anime of the week? Like, did it win their award? Who freaking knows? We're going to find out, right? We're going to find out real soon. Excuse me. Hair God, welcome in also. Hey, just coming through to show some love and my thumbs up. Keep doing your thing. I appreciate the thumbs up. Thank you guys for actually liking the videos and all that stuff too, and liking the stream. It means a lot. It helps with the impressions and actually push this stuff out so people can actually watch it as well. So I thank you for each and every one of you guys and y'all doing just even the little bit, right? The little bit. You can, man. Look at I'll hug all y'all. I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're doing well. What does Barney Rubble Kid have to do with this? This freaking guy. All right. So, the 1,000-Year Blood War, this week's episode of Bleach. I would say it's a good episode. It's a good episode. It's interesting how some of the pacing is with 1,000-Year Blood War so far, and it's concerning me a bit, but it's still not bad. This is a good episode though. I did enjoy the fight at the end of the day. I enjoyed the Quincy battle that Ichigo had to go through because that guy was powerful, but Ichigo, he has he's invulnerable of getting his Bankai taken because the guy kept trying. He's like, take Bankai, dude. Why is this thing? Take the pill. Why? And he's just getting his butt manhandled in the process. He's like, what is going on? Why can't I do this? And so, yeah, he was not winning that battle. But this man was smart. He was thinking ahead. He's like, all right, then. All right. I can't beat you. But you know what? Look, I'm gonna play dead a little bit then, if that's the case, all right? Look, Urahara comes by, puts a hole in me. Because like that's like the staple for Bleach. If you guys didn't notice this, right? If there's one thing that Bleach does is either they always do some type of dismemberment or there's some type of hole in somebody. Literally last week's episode had Kira had a hole inside of him. So this week's episode, we have this Quincy dude with a hole inside of him. It's like we always got a hole inside somebody. And it's like, the heck's going on here? But Urahara blew him up, made a massive hole in him. He said, all right, he should be dead. Ichigo, we got a problem. we got other Quincy's over there in the Serete right now. I need you to go over there and go fight these fools. So let me open this gate up for you. Go over there and stop this. Now his whole mission, the Quincy's mission, was to actually which was it's supposed to hold Ichigo there, not to have him interfere within this battle so far because yeah, Byakuya and a few other captains actually released their Bankais, and their Bankais got stolen. Yeah, they kind of messed up there because they're like, man, how are we supposed to defeat these guys with our Bankais? Oh my goodness! And so Byakuya's like, all right, man, I'll say this because they didn't realize it was stealing their Bankais. It was just supposed to like suppress it or seal it, right? No, they're stealing it, all right? But he's like, all right, once they steal my Bankai, I want you to use your Bankai Ranger to defeat them. Even though that's the dumbest plan I've heard. Like, Byakuya, what you talking about? Have you not seen Renji's Bankai? Who did Renji beat with his Bankai? I was like, let Renji use his Bankai, let the enemy take that or something. What they gonna do with that? What they gonna do with Hiorimaru? They're gonna be like, this is trash. They're gonna throw that. They're gonna throw the pendant away. Like, I was like, what are you talking about, Byakuya? Your Bankai is too good to be playing around like this. It was stupid. But yeah, so unfortunately, a lot of these captains got their Bankai stolen. They had their information there. Mayuri's upset because Mayuri's like studying this. He's like, give me some time. So just don't use the Bankais yet. Like, I know something's up. Please hold on 1 second. And yeah, it didn't happen. All right, so. That happened. Ichigo's going over there, but wait. Man got put into a cage because the man that got a hole inside of him came back to life. He's like, it's like I ain't dead. And also blew a hole in Urahara. So Urahara now has a hole inside of him. So there's 2 matching holes. Like, bro, is this the movie Holes? But yeah, so it ended up capturing Ichigo in this bubble, but I'm pretty sure Ichigo's gonna be able to get out of that. Like, he ain't gonna be like stuck in there. Like, come on now. I don't know why you're trying to leave that as like cliffhanger, but this is a solid episode. Like I said, there's a lot of fighting in this week's episode, and it's nice to see. All right, and you got to introduce a lot of the other Stern Ritters and everything as well. So it's also nice to see as well. And also, what's the new Kiraku lost an eye in his fights already, getting shot in the eyes. It's a shame. It's a goddamn shame. But again, solid episode this week. I enjoyed it. What do you guys think? All right. What do you guys think? My boy is here. Look, he just takes L's all the time, all right? He just takes L's all the time. Hey, yo, I'm just telling the truth, okay, Grace? There's holes to be had here all the time. Yeah, you're looking at the freaking new Frontier trailer. Can I come? Yeah, I know you're ready for that game. My guy. Sounds like a lot of hole action. Exactly. Exactly. Look, I don't know what we're doing these holes. I don't know how you're filling those holes up. But there's holes. Like I said, this is YouTube. Hey, I'm talking about the holes in the character. This is still not. Bleach, why you gotta make it look sus? Why you gotta look? All right. It's Bleach. It's not me. No, look, exactly. I'm just saying that, like, all right, look, it is what it is. I enjoyed this episode, but this actually is not the winner. The winner of this week for the anime of the week actually goes to My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia, I believe, deserves the W here this week. This episode with Shigaraki, him awakening, and what he can do was my mind's blown. My mind was blown. Yeah. Like Gio, like I said, I was already talking about this before, and I'm like, you come up here, we can talk about this real quick, because like, holy crap, bro. The area of effect is ridiculous. This man is one of the strongest freaking villains I've ever seen. I'm just like, I can't. So it was pure hype and adrenaline the entire time I was watching this episode, and that's why it has to win. It has to win. It deserves the W here, because it's like it'd be a disgrace if I didn't give it a W for this week here for the anime of the week. Because god dang, My Hero Academia, you did your thing. All I gotta say is overall, this season so far has been really, really enjoyable. I've been enjoying a lot of these animes. Spy X Family, I think, is so far being my most disappointed one so far. It's not hitting on all the cylinders that I wanted it to. and I just feel like it's losing its focus. The show itself is actually losing its focus. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but I just feel as though it's losing its focus of what it was trying to do, and even with some of the funny comedic moments, just how long can we continue this where we just have a lot of nothing episodes? You know what I mean? So it's worrying me. It's worrying me. You just obliterate the whole hospital, exactly, and more than just the whole hospital. Like, bro, like I said, the area of effect is just it's too great. It made this man look like the most OP sucker I've ever seen in a goddamn anime. But I've seen more. I've seen worse. Let me take that back. I'm gonna take that back. I've seen worse, but this is still very impressive. This is still very impressive when it comes to his ability to just decay things with ease. With ease, mind you. This is not him trying. He just flexes. He says, and then boom. Okay? Fortunate. Thank you for coming in here. We're talking about anime right now. So this can be like a good 5-minute section of a free-for-all where we're talking about any anime right now. So, like Chainsaw Man can also be a area of topic right now because, like, as you see, I'm wearing my Pochita shirt. So, what's up? And we also got Andy Mari in the goddamn building. How we doing, Andy? Welcome in. How you doing, Fortunate? Welcome in. How y'all feeling? You started Steins Gate recently? Really? It's a slow burn, but it gets good. Oh, your friend. Why does everybody? I mean, I don't know. I didn't like the show. It took too long. I know it's a slow burner. This thing got interesting to me like on episode 10, and I'm like, man, I don't know. I watched too many episodes, and I just was not interested. And I don't even care about the characters that much, but that's just me. I know I'm the minority when it comes to disliking Steins Gate. Maybe that's a hot topic. I don't like Steins Gate. I think it's kind of mid, but to each their own. At the end of the day, there is a story that's being told there, and they do a decent job with it. I just feel like the pacing is just not good. Is the thing here when it comes to this? When it comes to the story, I have to admit. I'm sure looking clean, sir. Fresh clean, even exactly. And you can use my code Thabreakmaster to get 10% off your order. We're not even over here on the Twitch page, but I'm actually partnered with a company, yes. And this is actually a company shirt, and you can actually get this. This is on my YouTube channel, but hey, look, if you're watching the VOD or the video here when it comes up, you can get this. I'll probably put the code in the description down below. So if you want some merch, actually, go ahead and you can buy some. You're seeing it right here. It's a comfortable shirt. I'm just saying. I got scared and never got interested. Yeah, the human experiments. Oh, okay, episode 5 gave you goosebumps. Interesting. I'm glad you're good, Fortune. I'm glad you're good. But I'm doing good. You finished a hella school week. So now I'm just chilling and eating dinner. Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad you're able to chill, eat some dinner. I actually gotta start cooking dinner myself, so I don't want to keep this stream going for too long. But I want to talk to you guys a little bit, all right? Just a little bit. And we also got my boy Mickey Fly in the goddamn building. Mickey Fly, what's good? We just talking about you, sir. We just talking about you and talking about Press Clean. And I was over here on the YouTube page, bro. It's over here. You thought I was just gonna do it on not TikTok. I just saw a message. You thought I was only gonna do it on Twitch. Nah, sucker. Look, I told you. I said you my boy. We gonna help you out. You think this is a game? You don't realize who you dealing with, sucker. Hey, Mickey Fly. Look, he clean with it. He clean with it. All right. How we doing though? Started watching Steins Gate when I could binge anime and like yeah. So I watched Steins Gate with a friend, and me and her binge watched the anime, and even with watching with a friend, I'm not lying. It's like the show just was not for me. It was not for me. I couldn't do it. All right. I tried, but that's all. I'm like, if you're liking AGL, then great. Tell me your full experience when you're actually done with it. One show I am watching that's not a part of this season. I said this on. I said it on Twitch. I think on Monday. Was it Monday? But no, I'm watching Odd Taxi. Odd Taxi is an interesting show so far. I watched up to 3 episodes, and like I said, the animal it's animals, so like they're animal people, but it has my interest. I want to see where we're trying to go here, and if this taxi driver is he sus or not? Because there's a lot of like hitting things going on in the background with this, and it has my interest. It has my interest. Yeah, I mean, I'm only started watching it because Pink was the one that was saying that the show is actually good. Also, Crunchyroll, I think it won like a couple of awards or something like that. I think was it last year when it came out? It was like it was popping off. It was popping off. So I wanted to see what was going on with it. That's fair. Found it interesting. Even watch Steins Gate Zero. You watch Steins Gate Zero. Crazy. All right, so next you're gonna tell me you played the game of Steins Gate too, because you're full on Steins Gate fan base loving this freaking show. Like this, what is this? Is what we're doing? Do you love Steins Gate? Do we have people that just love Steins Gate in here? No, look, there's nothing wrong with loving Steins Gate. Well, if you love it some freaking Sword Art Online, then we got a problem, all right? But I'm gonna leave that alone. Got my sweater coming in and use Thabreakmaster for that extra 10%. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you get some sweet drip, baby. Drip, baby, drip. Beautiful, all right? Beautiful. So, with the little section of just the topic and conversation we have here, we're gonna move on. We're moving on now. We only have one hot topic, but it's a hot topic I think I discussed before, but I want to discuss it again over here on the YouTube page because it's actually going to be part of the video, right? So I want my opinion to be known about this because this is a very personal opinion I have, and I feel not a lot of people will agree with this, but I feel this is a necessity. It needs to come back even because we're straying away from it. We're straying away from it, and that is fillers can be great. And here's why. Fillers allow you to stay within said universe. I'm not gonna lie. If Bleach didn't have the fillers that it did, would I still be watching as heavy as I am? Would I still love the show as I do? I don't know if I would. I'll have to admit that. I bring Bleach up because a show that has a lot of inspirations from it, Jujutsu Kaisen, is a show that always comes to the back of my mind, and I feel like that show would work amazingly well with some filler because it feels so weird to be so disconnected out of that world to a point where if I were to go back to watch it now when it comes back out, I feel like my hype for it is not there anymore, right? It's not, I can't sink my teeth into it anymore like that. It's not the same type of feeling because I'm not immersed in that world anymore. I've become disconnected from the matrix, you know? Fillers allow you to stay within the matrix of that show. That's why I'm saying fillers are necessary. Now, they have to be good fillers. Don't get me wrong. There are bad fillers. There's a lot of those. A lot of nonsensical ones that don't make no goddamn sense. But when you have fillers that allow to even expand on other characters that don't normally get the shine, that's when you have a really good filler season or filler couple of episodes. Like, we need to start focusing more stuff like that. Dragon Ball Z was one of the best shows to actually incorporate fillers into their series. Dragon Ball Z, there's a lot of sections of that show that didn't even feel like it was filler because it just flowed so well, you couldn't even tell. You actually couldn't even tell. And when you watch Kai going back into it, you're like, God damn, there's a lot of filler in the show. But the show Kai, for Dragon Ball Z Kai, it doesn't feel that good. Like, you watch and you're like, everything's going so fast to a point where you're not being able to digest what's even happening, right? That's why I'm saying fillers are a necessity sometimes, or it's needed. Right? But that's how I feel. That's how I feel. All right? God dang it. I can care less about filler. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, Gio's is that guy's like, I don't care about the filler. Because you probably watching all these other shows going back and forth. And I'm just saying, look, I like to stay within my world, okay? That's all I'm saying. Some fillers can be good. Thank you, Fortune. Some fillers can be good. Coming pitchforks, exactly. When someone watches anime for the first time and calls SAO the best anime. I'm so tired when that happens. I hate when people say that in general. It's like, you watch one anime, it's like, that's the greatest anime I've ever seen. It's like, you watched only like two. It's like, what do you mean? You haven't even seen, like, literally the amount and different, like, type of stories that anime actually has to offer. That could be like a hot take in of itself, that people that are just like so gung-ho about this saying this is like the best anime of all time when you don't have enough in your bank to even say that. To you, it can be your favorite, but it's not the best of all time. It's not possible for that because you haven't seen enough to even make a good assessment of it. I'm not saying you need to be a guru, anime guru, and be like, I've watched over 10,000 anime. I've seen Astro Boy to Speed Racer. I've seen and climbed the mountaintops of Yu-Gi-Oh! To Shaman King. I've been to the promised land. Oh, I've been here. I've been there. I've seen it all. Step forward. I know what good anime is. All right, like, they're not doing all that. Not doing all that. I don't know what happened to me. I turned to a whole nother person real quick. Got my let me see, make sure I'm reading everything. You say for sure some fillers good. Bleach fillers are some of them are good. Yeah, some Bleach fillers are good. Some Bleach fillers are actually good. I actually like the Bout arc. That's actually a hot take I ran into. I mean, it's not that hot because we had that kind of discussion before many a times with many other anime fan bases and stuff like that. But no, the Bout arc is good. I just feel like it did drag on a little longer than it needed to. But no, it was good. It was a good arc. It was a good arc. I'm on the phone with Carlo. He said, "What's up? Tell that boy what's up? What's up? Big Conet." I was kidding. Hey, but don't tell him what's up, man. Tell him what's up for me. Appreciate you saying that. Hope my boys are. Hope my boys all right. My boys all right. Yeah, some of them are good. It's been so long since I watched a show with fillers, to be honest. I mean, because there's not a lot of shows nowadays that have filler in it. That's the thing. Or if they do have filler, and this is something that is funny, right? Gio, right? You just said you don't care about filler, but you kind of do. You kind of do, actually. You've watched Demon Slayer, right? What if I told you Demon Slayer actually had filler in their fights? If you didn't care about filler, you wouldn't have expanded fight scenes. I'm just saying. Like, fillers doesn't have to just be an entire arc. I'm talking about as a whole, even from like little things like that, where we have expanded fight scenes. They did the same thing with Naruto with some of their fight scenes as well, where they expanded upon some of the choreograph and everything like that with it. When they use liberties like that for filler, oh my god, amazing, amazing. Yeah, yes, yeah. It kind of did. They took liberties, bro. They took liberties. If you were to watch the Izu fight, like from the manga to the anime, it's a little different. There's more to it than what the manga was doing. You know what I mean? But that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to interpret what you're seeing from the source material and then expand upon it. And that's why I like Unfathomable, because they do that a lot actually with a lot of their animes. They'll expand upon mainly like the fight scenes. They don't try to stretch other things like that, right? Because not everybody cares about that. But if you were to make a really nice looking anime fight, of course they're going to try to like expand upon it a bit. Even One Piece is currently doing that right now. Granted, I will say they're doing more of a bombastic type of feel, so there's a lot more like jerking movements and stuff like that. Like nothing's really happening, but it just looks nice. But that's still technically filler, you know what I mean? Not this man justified fillers. I'm just saying fillers can be good. Fillers can be good. I read the manga. I'm just saying, then go back. I'm just saying, go back. The fight was expanded upon a bit more within the anime, which I appreciate it. Also, they added extra stuff to it when it comes to like the scene itself. The scene in the manga with them fighting was way different from what the anime did. Again, the anime is amazing. Like again, Unfathomable is one of the GOAT freaking anime studios of all time, and Mappa is trying to get in that same category, getting that same GOAT status, because they're doing an amazing job right now with Chainsaw Man, and I'm enjoying it. I know there's some stuff that they skipped over a bit here and there, but it's like the stuff they skipped over is not really that big of an issue. Now with Bleach, there's a whole other thing. So actually, hold up. See, going back to Bleach, you're wait a minute. Let me open that back up. Hold on. I just realized something. I forgot about this, right? Talking about Bleach. I don't know who actually read the manga for the 1,000-Year Blood War arc, but in the beginning stages, I don't know if y'all remember this. There's what's that captain's name? Because it's Hiyori that was there, the girl with the blonde hair. She's one of the ones with the mask and the visors, one of the visors, right? She has a whole arc that's getting skipped right now. Like we see Shinji, that's his name, Shinji. We see Shinji, and he's running in the episode, right? But we don't even know what he's really running to. Like they don't expand upon that at all. It is odd as heck. They skipped over that completely. I don't know why they're doing that necessarily. It's weird. It's weird. That's what I'm saying. Like the pacing for the 1,000 Year Blood War arc so far has been kind of odd. Now I feel like that could be a non-sequential type of thing that they're doing if they expand upon other things that matter a bit more, or we get to see other Bankais and stuff like that, right? If this skipping phase here is only to get to some of the stuff that we haven't really got to see and that we're expanding upon, then you know what? I'm okay with it, kinda. Though it is messing with the pacing a little bit, but I'll be okay with it if we're getting to see something that's a little bit different. Because like, who really cares about all that stuff going on there with Shinji and the visors and why we care about that? It is what it is, all right, guys. I'm just saying. And McFly, like I said, we gotta justify these fillers, man. That's what I'm saying. Filler can be entertaining, I suppose. It just sucks that it's mostly used as padding. Yeah, exactly. At least in my experience, it happens. That's the thing. That's because I don't know if it was like anime studios were getting lazy and they thought we can milk a series by just making a whole arc for the episode. Get this. It's toy animation right now. Hey, you know how we can keep milking Naruto? Well, but Naruto already got caught up. How can you keep making more episodes? Look, listen to me. I got this idea. What if I give you like 100 episodes? All right, where are you gonna get 100 episodes from? Don't worry about that. I got you. All right, they're gonna be quality entertainment. that's what they did. All right. And they proceeded to have like over 100 episodes of nothing but filler, a whole filler arc. It was disgusting, all right? It's like, I don't know what the heck they're thinking. So, look, trust me, I understand padding. I don't necessarily agree with that type of like filler usage, but I'm still a fan in some ways of when proper filler is used, or when the filler is used to expand upon characters, like Boruto, for instance. Technically speaking, if it's not in the manga, it's technically filler, right? But a lot of that stuff for the world building and for the characterization and building for the characters, if you don't have that filler in there, you're not gonna know half these goddamn characters. You're just gonna know, oh, that's the son of one family. Oh, that's the kid of Chocho or Choji and stuff. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna infer this, but you're not gonna actually know who they are. Whereas the filler for Boruto makes it to where you actually know these characters. You actually get to actually see their personalities. So, again, fillers are necessary. All right? Certain ones for sure. Exactly, McFly. So, source filler is about to be good. Wait, why you say that? Have a good job where all the ALT fans who were complaining. Yeah, exactly, fortunate, right? Yeah. I remember, like, because again, I mean, look, in the case of ALT, I can't say they dropped the ball a little bit. It wasn't bad animation, but it's not their best. But people got to remember, and I keep saying this, and it's annoying, right? It's so annoying. They had 6 months to actually complete this season, and they did it. They made 16 episodes in that quality within 6 months. If you were to get, I don't know, get another studio. What other studio you have in mind, right? Give Studio Trigger that much time. Will they be able to do it? I don't know. For 16 episodes? I don't know. I don't think so. Look, it says a lot to what they can do and how they actually manage to make that happen. It's impressive. Like, and it's sad to see how people are just like tearing them down so much. It's a shame. It was unnecessary. And now look at them. Everybody's like, oh my God, praise Mappa. They're so good. Where y'all suckers? Where y'all at? Like, why y'all being fake? Get the heck out of here. Y'all want to see the other Bankais? Yeah, I want to see the other Bankais. I don't know if we're actually going to see all the other Bankais, but what I'm hoping for the most, the main thing that they can at least do, because this is actually important to the 1,000 Year Blood War arc, to make you understand Yuha Bach when it comes to his actual goal when it comes to his characterization of what he's actually searching, what he's doing, who he is as a person. You get to actually know a lot about this in like the data books. There's a whole data book entry about Yuha Bach, how his family lineage is, why he doesn't like the Soul King, so on and so forth. There's so much that's there that was not really said within the manga. Therefore, it's probably not going to be in the anime, but I'm hoping they can actually at least, this is like the only thing they have to put in here, like mandatory, is that section to be able to actually understand all of Yuha's goals. Because I feel like it's important for the series. Episodes and 20 of them were Team 7 chasing a cat. Exactly, Andy. Yeah, you didn't say hi. Look at you. Yeah, if I'm borrowed after 3 episodes, I mean, I can't even say nothing about that. I can't even say anything about that. Why? Because Boruto's hard to watch. Look, I give it a chance. I watched 50 episodes. And you know what's funny? They say, oh, you're just right around the corner when it gets good. I said, I've watched 50 episodes. If it ain't getting good now, why am I going to stick around for more? Like, what are you talking about? Like, huh? Like the justification of what anime fans will do sometimes for a show, which, hey, look, Boruto has good moments. Don't get me wrong. There were some good episodes, even within the 50 episodes I did watch, but the majority of it felt like a goddamn chore because a lot of it isn't really like, again, it's relevant because it actually helps with the characters, but then it's also filler at the same time. But it's just like, it's slice of life, but it's not a good slice of life. They could have done a lot better with how they could structure this, in my honest opinion. That's just me, though. That's just me. Yeah, man, just when things really start to pick up around episode 84. Exactly. It's like, I got too much things on my plate, and I'm not about to watch 84 episodes of a show before it actually get, like, sucker, at that point, I'm just invested. If I'm watching that many episodes, I'm invested then. I might as well just keep watching it. I might as well, all right? It's the same feeling I had with Black Clover. Black Clover took me a minute to like the show simply because I didn't like Asta. Asta was a loud, rowdy character. Man gets on my nerves sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. But he gets better as time goes on. He actually does calm down as his character progresses, as he grows to be more mature. So, it works. But god dang it. One Piece, like, how dare you? One Piece is actually, okay, so you can't even use that as an argument, right? Because One Piece actually gets good a lot sooner than you actually think, right? Because I believe the first arc is, it's the Usopp one, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, because we get the first couple introductory episodes where we get Luffy and Zoro, right? And that whole thing is actually kind of interesting in of itself. So it's not even that bad. And then also Luffy's characterization, and I always will say this, Luffy's characterization pre-time skip was interesting. He was a whole character. He was actually more interesting as a character back then than he is now. He's very bland now. But I talked about this before. But we're not gonna get into that right now. But he was more interesting back then, and he was actually able to carry the show just a bit as his character progressed and stuff like that. So, but the first actual arc, which I think is like, even with that, because I think Usopp's arc's not bad. The Fisher Island arc is where it's at, okay? Look, I'm trying to say that, but then it's like, I'm thinking, like, is it like almost 50 episodes in? See, I don't know. Look, I'll get back to you. I don't want to say this, and then I'll be wrong. And then it's like, look at you, trying to justify watching 54 episodes before the show gets good. No, wait a second, all right? Give me a sec, all right? God dang it. Well, welcome in, love. Welcome in. Yeah, see, One Piece is great. The One Piece is real. Have you found the One Piece? Exactly. All right. Exactly. Bro, so I give on to like Black Clover could not get in either of them. And the thing is, that's fair. I was only able to get into Black Clover because it was on Toonami, and I watched that with my brother. So it was just on TV. But then it actually started getting a little interesting around episode 40-ish, and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, okay. I was like, go on. Okay, like I was like, all right. And then also seeing the rivalry with Asta and Yuno, it's kind of wholesome. Like with Naruto and Sasuke, it's freaking toxic as heck. Right? That's a toxic freaking relationship, rivalry. Like it's not good. Okay, it's not good. This one is actually like a very friendly rivalry. They both respect each other immensely. Like they will actually fight for each other's honor. That's how much they are. It's like they're down for each other. And like that's that's brothership right there. Like it's beautiful. It's actually beautiful. So that's what started really kind of catching my eye, because it's like, even though we initially thought this was supposed to be like a Naruto Sasuke rivalry, all this boring yada yada, no, it's deeper than that. And I like their relationship within the show. The shows take a while to get all set up and hook you, but love, it should not take you 50 episodes to do that. All right, look, you can't tell me what's good about this show within at least 5. You're gonna lose me, okay? You gonna lose me. Look, Blue Lock almost lost me until episode 4. I'm just saying, Blue Lock. Now I'm interested. I personally didn't mind Asa in the beginning. I was really interesting. You are a person of many abilities, I guess. Right? I don't know if that's the right saying I need to say here, but I feel that not many people actually agree with that type of like statement that you made there. I don't think, because I always hear a lot of the times that people don't like Asa in the beginning stages of the show because of how he is. We also watched most of the show and then just stopped. Wait, you actually watched like a bunch of episodes and you said, you know what, it's just not for me. Oh wait, I'm surprised you would do that. Even my sis was just like, we don't talk about Boruto. Dang. That's a goddamn shame. That's a goddamn shame. The One Piece is real. I don't know. Look, I know that meme is sus, but I like it. All right. Look, it is what it is. You're from One Piece about Luffy character. Thank you. Okay, see? Yeah, see, I don't know if you heard some of my hot takes. I was talking about this last week when it comes to Luffy's character. That was one of the hot takes I was talking about. And Luffy's character it's weird what happened to him. He's not. He really lost like his actual like characteristics of himself when the show went to post time skip. Like when it went to post time skip, and it's like, why? I know there's like maybe some kind of progression. He's supposed to be like more mature and all that, but it's like in some ways he's not. That's like one of my critiques I actually had for the show in general before. Was like when a certain character died. I won't say who, right? I expected this person to actually grow up a bit, to actually at least take things a bit more seriously. But it took him a while to actually get there. It was really odd. It was really odd. I don't want to spoil anything, so I don't know how far anybody is like in One Piece, but you know what I'm talking about if you know what I'm talking about. CP9 arc for me. Yeah. Look. Look. That's the best arc. That's the best arc, bro. That whole arc. That's my favorite arc of the series. Like, if you want to know which one my favorite arc is, shows need to leave an explosive introduction. I will say that it doesn't, but you still need to have something to hook you. It doesn't have to be like Attack on Titan, right? Where it's like the first episode, and everybody dying and stuff like that. No, you don't need to do all that. But you need to have something that like makes the person question what they're watching. Not question like, what the heck is this? No, question like, so what is that guy doing? So, how deep does the story get? Like, you know what I mean? Like you want to find intrigue, you know? And that's just writing 101. You don't want to leave with a bad impression of your show or series or whatever you're reading, and it's taking so long to even set up. You know what? Actually, wait a minute. Okay, I got a great example of this because we actually had this problem. We've had this problem. So remember the spooky, scary Halloween story time we were doing on Halloween? Remember that story we were reading? You saw how long that thing was? How invested were you in the story of that and not just laughing at some of the jargon that was actually in it? Like, think about that for a second, right? What, like, I didn't get hooked to the story at all. And this is why I was able to get out of it at that time, because the setup was just too long. The setup was too long. It just never got, it never got to the point where it needed to go to. You know what I mean? So that is actually one of my greatest examples. I'm saying right here, writing ability right here. You need to make sure you have something kind of hook you to keep you reading. Otherwise, why are you still reading it then? That same rule applies to anime and everything, like in any media for that matter. It's like, why are you still watching it if nothing actually interests you? You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember anything about it. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I mean. It's like the way that story was structured. They needed to cut some stuff. You know what I'm saying? They needed someone to review their story before they put that up there, because it was too long-winded. It's almost as if they were trying to write a 500 word essay, right? And they were just putting anything and everything in there, because that's what they were doing. Let me see. Can you get much higher? So high. Every time I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Well, it was like a 12-episode show, I think so. Oh. Well, goddamn. So it's like episode 10, and then was like, maybe another time. You never went back. Well, see, if you're at that point, you might as well finish it. I've said this before. I haven't brought this up in a while, but two shows I dislike. I don't necessarily dislike anime, because every anime has something that you like about it. But there's two animes in particular I just don't like, and I don't recommend, and that is Brave 10 and Arcana Familia. Like, Brave 10 has 10 characters, but has 12 episodes. How the heck are you supposed to freaking develop the characters within that time frame? It's like, no way. And they were doing it episode by episode with each character coming in. I was like, I was like doing math, using my calculator. I was like, the math ain't math in here. Like, so I was like, there ain't no way. How are you supposed to do this? So I don't know. I don't like that show. Like, I don't know what they were trying to do. There was promise. I'll say that much. If this show was like 24 episodes, I'd enjoy it. I'd enjoy it. You heard Arcana Familia. Arcana Familia, that ending was trash, bro. The ending was kind of trash. The animation was kind of, you know, it's kind of this thing. Like, the show was just very mid. But I don't know. I think at that time, I really didn't like it. And I can't remember exactly what it was that really, like, turned me away from it. But I know there was something. I had a good reason for it. I had a good reason for not liking Arcana Familia, outside of the actual ending not being good. I did not like the ending of that show. So I was like, this ain't it for me. Now I want to watch. This is this is the reverse effect. Look, don't watch it. Don't. Oh, no, wait, no, wait a minute. Wait. Watch the show. Yeah, no, the show is good. Watch Arcana Familia. Go ahead. Yes. You will enjoy this series very, very much. Please. Maybe I do that way. Like, actually, nah, I don't want to watch it anymore. You know what? Like, because why does it keep happening? This is what happened with freaking Redo of the Healer. I said, don't watch Redo of the Healer. And then freaking Sarcastic's like, oh, so I should watch it. Sucker. All right, you son of a gun. I swear to God, if I come back here on Monday and you say, hey, I watched freaking Arcana Familia, I'm about to fight you. I will fight you. Look, I will come knocking on your door. I will throw some freaking mitts at your hands, you know, the boxing mitts, and we got to fight. We gotta go around. We gotta go around, because ain't no way. All right. Yeah, 6.21. Yeah, it's not a good show. It's not a good show. All right. I'm just saying. Can I bring myself to finish? Maybe I'll go back sometime. Just watch the last few episodes. You mean it's not gonna take that long. It's not gonna take that long, Andy. Just finish the show. Just finish it. Make it to where you actually say, "Hey, I watched and finished the show." You might as well. I couldn't do that to myself. You know, see, speaking of other animes that like take a long time to actually get into, now you got me thinking. There's another show called Blood Sea. I don't know if anybody watched that one. Blood Sea was another show that, I'm not gonna lie, it literally took up. Yeah, it was like episode. Yeah, I think it was episode 11. No, it was episode 10. So was it 12 or 13 episodes? all I remember is that I know the last 2 episodes were literally, it changes the whole game because like the rest of the episodes for Blood Sea was literally boring, straight up boring. I'm not gonna lie, it was a chore to watch. I was reviewing it at the time, and I'm sitting here like, this ain't no way. This show is actually trash. I was like, this show is so slow. I don't know what we're doing here. But then, oh my god, when they did the reveal. When they said, when all the stuff you watched and you thought it was boring and you didn't think anything of it, and all that stuff started coming back, and all the subtleties, I was like, the whole episode, I was blown away with what they did. I was like, yo, let's see, you kind of legit. And then the last episode, it's like when everything just hit that's a show. If you're able to watch a long-winded show, watch Blood Sea. Watch Blood Sea. No, do not speak of Chris anime. Yeah, it's opposite of pay. Don't watch it, people. Hey, look, don't watch it. All right, don't watch it. Seriously, look, don't do it. I mean, I watch a lot of trash shows, mostly isekais. Hey, let's go. You said isekais are trash. Let's go. I kind of agree. There's not a lot of good isekais. That could have been another topic, but that could be something for later, maybe. You know what? Because like, I am looking for more hot takes. So, guys, if you guys like the hot take section, and if you find some other opinions or other things that we can talk about that's hot takes, please leave in the comment section below or send it to me in my DMs or in my Discord or anything. I'm always looking for more, and then we can have a discussion about it, right? I would like that. I would like that a lot. I'm just saying. Maybe I never finished it, but that opening was my jam. He said the opening, though. He said, yeah. Man. You know what? Do you even remember what the anime is even called? Because you probably talk about the opening. You maybe even listen to the opening. But do you actually know what the anime is called? That's the thing. Deep down, we all know that. Yeah, exactly. Wait. No, wait, what? I mean, wait, Ed, you watched that show, Eddie? I'm laughing. Because I dropped that series after like episode 5. I know that series. I couldn't keep watching it. I didn't like it that much. I can't remember what it was about. But I remember that show. I was like, it was one of those things. I think it was supposed to be like the hot thing of that season, right? So I was like, all right, let's go see what's going on. And I was like the first 2 episodes, it was not bad. Like none of it was like really grabbing me. And then it just got boring as the show went on. I was like, I'm not enjoying this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just I wasn't really enjoying it. Like, I don't know. That was just me. All right. No, I won't. You know why? Because you only had 2 episodes left. I have far more. All right. I have far more I had to watch. So you should finish it. Oh, really? It's 4 minutes per episode? See, man, it's another hot take. I don't know here, but I don't like these shows that are like 4 minutes, 10 minutes. What's the purpose of these shows? Like, I've seen a few. There's a thing called, what was it called? No, it's not Sherlock Holmes. It was Vampire Holmes. I think the show's called Vampire Holmes, but I call it a bootleg Holmes because that episode 1, when I watched it, that crap was the worst anime I ever seen. I was like, what the heck is it? Like, who animated this? Why they animate this? Where did they animate this? How do they animate this? Who, what, when, where, why? Like, that's what I'm doing right now. Because I was like, this made no sense. I was asking all the questions. Like, sucker, what are we doing here? And then there's like these other ones, because there's some spicy ones too, right? It's like, I guess they wanted to like make hentai, but not make it hentai. But they made it hentai, but then they still aired it and they said it wasn't hentai. It's weird. I don't know what they were doing, but the plot is they say so fast. They so fast. They just get to the clapping action. They don't care what's going on. They don't know. They don't know what's happening. I was like, huh? I don't know. There's a lot of shows like that. And I don't really mess with it like that. I don't really mess with it. It's a feet show. Wait, are you talking about the show Gio's talking about? to episodes as a whole. Now, Gio, what you talking about, man? What's going on here? Maybe we need to get Dante on it. Maybe we need to get Dante on that show. It was kind of interesting, but it was really the opening and the character design that had me invested. God dang it. But you're only so invested. The opening can only carry so much. And only the character design can carry so much. And it's a shame. It's a shame. Welcome in, Ace, though. Welcome in. I think I might have seen that before, Andy. Oh, God, what you doing? At least it's not. At least it's better than X-Arm. Okay, now we're going into forbidden animes that we don't talk about. All right, we don't talk about that show, bro. We don't talk about that show. Okay, look, we don't talk about that. Leave that in the past. All right, like don't do that. All right, guys. All right. With that said, I don't want to make this stream any longer than it already is. It's already an hour. It's already 8 o'clock. I need to start cooking. I got some shrimp unthawing right now, and I gotta still treat it and get that thing together because I'm about to be making some honey walnut shrimp version 2. So we're gonna get that thing back up and running again. And yeah. With that said, can you please give this stream a like, give the video a like, drop a comment if you want to do that. I appreciate it. I will reply to you if you ever say anything. If you watch the entirety of this stream, the word I want you guys to use, the word I want you to use today is supreme. So if you watch this entirety of the stream, put it in the comment section that you've watched it by saying, hey, supreme. You don't have to put anything else. Just put supreme if you watched it all. I appreciate that. That shows me that you are you're dedicated up in here. You show love. I want to show love back to you guys, all right? So I thank you. It's a first. All right, bye. Well, bye to you too. All right, hey, no, I appreciate you though. Fortune, thanks for dropping by. Glad you were able to talk about anime a bit more. You know, it's good stuff. Yeah, exactly. And it's always a fun time having everybody up in here. Having the whole conversation. It's nice. Nah, I will be back obviously on Monday. Yeah, well, I'll be back on Monday. Tuesday, it might be a bit of a different stream if I can get to stream. I'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys posted on my Discord or my social medias, which are in my description below. So you can always go over there and click on those and follow and all that stuff. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on what kind of stream I'll be having on Tuesday. Outside of the whole course, I'll be back over here on Tuesday for more Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man Tuesday is just a thing. So I will be back over here on my YouTube channel doing more Chainsaw Man. So that's a guaranteed stream. But on my Twitch, I'm not 100% certain. So just, again, be on the lookout for that. But yeah, we got it going here. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week, your weekend. Don't get too lit, all right? Stay safe out here. Wear your goddamn mask. Drink your goddamn water, because I'm going to drink this right now. My voice is going out. But I love you. And let me not say any more than that, actually. Love you guys, though. Thank you, Fortunate. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, guys. Until then, people, break. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby.